you want to take the top flap of, oh, it's on the bottom right now, the left flap of paper. Notice how your paper is mobile and it like moves around. Well, anyway, fold the top flap of paper down, only the top flap. Notice the colors in the video because they are pretty important, and if you match your colors to those in the video, your model should be fine. When you flatten that fold, you should have like a triangular piece of paper just sticking up, and that's what you're meant to have. You can move this flap of paper around, and yeah. And then we're gonna complete the second part of the fold, where you fold the scalene triangle like inside of the model. You want to fold the model up along the line you see there, just to give a crease to make the rest of the model easier to fold. Repeat on the other side, or if you want. I didn't actually do it in this video. And yeah, look at that line. That line is the line you're meant to fold along, so you want to push the paper behind that line. Grab the paper and fold it behind that line. And then keep your triangle, make sure your triangle is pointing up towards the corner of the model. And then you should be able to flatten the model if you've done it right. So doing it again, push the paper behind the model and flatten. Repeat on the other side. I don't actually know what I'm doing here. And now you've finished the awesome fold. The reason why I called it the awesome fold is because you should feel awesome after you finish it. It's a good name. Yeah, fold both flaps down. Fold the flaps down on both sides, just to make a crease, to make the crease in the paper. That's really the most important thing. And now we get onto, well, I think this is one of the hardest folds in the model, so be careful. Notice how you can stick your fingers in both sides of the model. There's like pockets on both sides where you can stick your fingers in. And it sort of expands the model a bit. So make a fold from bottom to top. Notice how the creases align and the corner aligns with the other side of the model. Just make it look like that in the video. And you want to press down on the crease, because that's the crease that you're going to be using to fold the next step. Repeat on the other side. Fold the flap back down, make the crease, and make sure everything's lined up, and then unfold. The more times you make that crease, the better. But yeah. Okay, so now we're actually going to make the fold. You pick the model up and look at it from the bottom. So open up your model a bit from the bottom. If you pull the sides of paper apart, you notice that there's like a line of paper running through the middle, a flap of paper running through the middle. And if you stick your finger in the pocket in the other side, it will expand a bit. Like this. You stick your finger in there, and you'll notice the flap widens a bit, and looks a bit like a diamond if you do it right. It's a really thin diamond right now, but ideally you want to stick your fingers in that pocket on the other side, and you want to push apart on both sides. So pushing apart on both sides, the diamond gets a lot wider. And now view the diamond from that side, and you want to push down inside. You want to push the diamond downwards, so that it makes a vertical fold. Oh yeah, you can see in the video, but you want to push the diamond so it is collapsible basically. And then you want to like shape the model from the inside and the outside, so that the folds line up properly, because you want to be folding the model along the crease you made a bit ago. So just adjust your model so it looks kind of squarish. And then you can flatten the model like this. I'll probably go over it once more. So going back, you want to stick your finger in from inside the model, and from the inside of the model you want to push the diamond you get so that the paper is collapsible and it turns into, you get a rectangle, I guess. Yeah, push aside the pocket. Yeah, expand the pocket, and it should work out. I'm gonna call this step the super awesome fold. And then you're done. Well, you're done with this step. There's a few more to go. So grab that little triangle fluff of paper that's like sticking up and fold it upwards so that the edge lines up with the middle. Like this. Stick your finger inside the triangular flap to expand it, and you should be able to expand and collapse it. And then you can fold the top down, so just do that. You're going to unfold it again. Okay, so unfold fold it back up, and just practice folding it down a few times, just for fun. Just fold it down and up and down and up. Yep. Okay, so what you're going to do is make another step while you're folding it down. So you can stick your finger in the pocket to the left, and notice how the paper can lift up. And you want to lift that up while folding the paper down. Up. Yeah. So you want to do both steps at once, and then your model should collapse. And now you can feel good because you finished those steps. So now we're going to go inside the model. This one's pretty hard as well. If you lift up two flaps of paper, you notice you'll see something like this, where you have, well, one line is a crease line and one line is an actual line. So if you grab the fold of paper in the middle, you'll notice that you can move it around a bit. It's not like confined. You can sort of like adjust it a bit inside the pocket. So just try moving around the flap of paper a bit to get like a sense of how much movement you can get. So you want to expand the pocket. So just stick your finger inside the pocket to make it bigger, to give you more room. And you want to fold the paper inside while it's still inside the pocket. So like this. Just grab the paper and just like fold it. Make the paper go like that. Make sure the fold isn't too small, but make sure it isn't too big either. the end of the fold shouldn't extend. Oh, it doesn't matter. Just make your fold approximately this big, and it should be fine. And now you want to fold both flaps down, and then you're done with this step, or these steps.